Hey, Benny Blanco, no way. Hey, what's up, man? My name is Devon. I'm a local artist. I would love to draw your portrait if you got time right now.
All right, fine.
Yes, let's do it, let's do it. What's your name and what's one of your biggest dreams in life?
My name is Benny, and I think I'm living my biggest dream.
That's amazing. Definitely, you definitely are. So your first big break was producing Circus for Britney Spears. How did that come about?
That was like the first break like people hear about. You know, I'm sure you've had so many things. It took so many barriers and levels to break through before that happened. I mean, I used to, literally MySpace had just started like when I was younger, and I used to just hit everyone I could. And I remember I used to cold call record labels, and I would like pretend I was like Jay-Z's lawyer, and I'd be like, hey, we really need to talk right now, you know, Craig Cowman. And then they'd be like, okay, patching you through right away. And then I would get on and I'd be like, actually, it's not Jay-Z's lawyer. Would you please like listen to my music for 1 second? And you know, it never really worked. And I eventually, you know, became cool with like the assistants and the interns. And you know, one of Atlantic Records' like president's assistants is still my manager to this day.
Wow.
Because I met him during that time. So it's like, it might look like it's a big break that happened all of a sudden, but it took so many years to get
of course. There. Yeah, that's crazy. How do you produce so many #1 records? Like, what's the secret sauce?
Bro, I wish I knew this. Everyone always asks that. They're like, man, you never miss. Like, I miss all the time. Like, I fail constantly. You know, I think not being afraid to fail is something that can really, you know, take you to the next level. A lot of people are scared and held back because they're so scared to put something out because they're gonna be judged. And I don't care if I fall flat on my face every day. I'm just gonna get back up and try it again, eventually.
What's the song that you produced that you didn't expect anything from and became a hit?
Honestly, I'll tell you one thing, Diamonds by Rihanna. It's crazy because you know, we just did it so fast in the moment. You know, we wrote that song with Sia. And I remember this was before Uber, and she was calling a car to leave the studio, and she had 12 to 14 minutes before her car came. She literally loaded up a beat, did the whole thing in like 10 minutes, still had a few minutes left to jump in the car, and then it became like the biggest song. It's crazy. And some songs I take like weeks to finish, and like that one just came so quickly.
Is there like a song that you kind of did expect like this would go off and then it's like...
Didn't? Yeah, like so many, I can't even count. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it happens all the time.
Is there an artist that you worked with that surprised you in the studio?
I think Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I think Ed Sheeran, because not only does he just record the first thing and then he never re-records it. There's no like doing a bunch of takes of it. Whatever he records the first time, like if the guitar's out of tune, the guitar is gonna be out of tune for the song. Like if his vocal's a little, because he really goes off that moment. And his songs, like most people record like a bunch of little parts. He records the whole song from start to end and then just like lets it be. And I think there's something so organic and beautiful about how he does that and crafts a song, because you really feel like the human aspect of it.
Yeah, no, that's dope. So March 21st, you got the new album. How you feeling about that?
Damn, you know more than I do. You know, you're always scared right when you're about to put something out, because you're like, this thing that I made just like with one other person or a few other people is now gonna be judged by the whole world. And I don't really care, but I do have that feeling where it's like, like, you know, when like, I'm sure when you're drawing, it's like right when you're about to give something to someone, you're like, is this good? Is it bad? Am I great? Do I suck? Am I hack? You know, it's like that moment, you know? I feel like every artist has that moment.
How is it working with Selena? Are you guys just at home, like making music together, like casually, or do you guys go in the studio? Like, how does that even go about?
We literally made it in our bedroom, and I didn't even know if this was gonna be a thing that like everyone heard, but we just made it from such like a honest place, and it was such a therapeutic experience that now I think even more so I'm like holding it. I'm like, I don't want everyone to hear it yet. This was like for us, and but it's awesome.
How did you react when she told you I love you first?
Damn, you know everything. Honestly, she first said it by mistake. She had surgery on her hand. She fell and had surgery on her hand like very early in our relationship, and she was coming out of anesthesia. And I remember she was like, I love you. And I was like, what? She was like, I love you. And then I was like, go back to bed. Like, I didn't, like, cause it was too early. I was too nervous for it. And then she said it a few other times by mistake. And then honestly, we were on a trip to New York, and like, I was about to say it. And like, I think she knew it was happening. And then she just busted out right then. And I was like, what? What? I was just like, I was gonna do this.
What's something that people will be surprised to know about you?
That I'm actually like kind of shy. I like being like the center of attention with like 5 of my friends, not with like a million people. So like, I guess like me and Selena are like pretty low key, like we're kind of homebodies.
You could tell that you're not like trying to be a celebrity.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm every like the average Joe's hero. Cause like, I'm just a normal guy. There's nothing like, nothing special about me. You know?
That's so funny. What message do you think the world needs to hear right now?
I feel like people are just like so mean to each other and so fucking greedy and I feel like you're gonna get back what you put out. And I feel like if you always treat people with like honesty and respect and kindness, you're gonna get that back. And you might not always get it back right away. And you might question and be like, damn, why is this bad happening to me because of this, this, and that?
Yeah.
But I feel like if you just wait it out and you just keep pushing positive energy and being a good person, it's gonna all come back tenfold.
Yeah, no, that's so true. I mean, look at you, you're so positive. Look at
Nah.
all your success, like, it's crazy.
Man, nah.
This is the king of #1 hits here.
No, I'm not making me blush.
That's so funny. All right, I think I'm done with this drawing, man. I love drawing the curls. It was so fun. All right, Benny Blanco, thank you for sharing your life with me. This is my interpretation of your life.
Oh my God. This is insane.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm glad you like. Drawing the curls was so fun. Like, I usually never draw curls like this, but this
is insane.
It was a fun experience. Thank you, man.
Dude, this is so good. It looks like a photo. It's like better than my eyes can see.
That's so
this
funny.
is crazy.
Bro, I'm so excited for March 21st.
Dude, thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
man.
I
dropped it.
Oh.
Now it's
safe.
got some New York City grit to it. This is crazy. Look at this thing. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, this is amazing.
Thank you,
I gotta
man.
frame this.
All right, bro. Have a good one. Take care.
Thank you, dude.